Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the 31 Faces of Halloween. I'm so sorry for the late post on this one. I've had an eventful night and I slept in a little late today, so getting started, I'm priming my lids first with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden as always. And then I'm just taking a white shadow from my Sephora Pro palette and I'm putting that all over the lid just as a base for our eyeshadow so it blends out a little bit easier. I don't always do this, but hey, why not change it up a little bit? Then I'm taking my Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using this lighter shade first as a transition shade. And then I'm taking my Star Crushed Minerals eyeshadow in Anarchy and I'm putting that right into the crease and I'm really rounding it out all the way into the inner corner. I didn't really know what I was going for here, so I kind of am doing all kinds of weird steps because I didn't know I wanted to leave the lid lighter, if I wanted to make it a smoky eye. I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I'm just blending that red out, and then I'm taking another Star Crushed Minerals eyeshadow. This is Audacious Plum. It's a deep purple shade, and I put this into the crease and like the outer corner of my eye, and I follow the same shape I did with the red, and then I ended up not liking it too much, so I put red shadow back on top of it and blended it back out. It was just kind of a mess. And then for whatever reason, I did decide to go with the smoky eye, so I put brown shadow from the Modern Renaissance palette right on the lid and blended that out. And then I did some black liner. Didn't do a winged liner, I just kind of shaped my eyelid a little bit. Taking my NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I am sketching out this creepy smile we're gonna do. Just because I don't want to put foundation on this area, I want to leave that blank so I can put paint on there. And then I'm sketching out the little nose I'm doing as well. Taking my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, I'm using a beauty blender, and I'm applying this all over the areas where I didn't sketch anything out. I did end up going over the nose on accident, but whatever. I did some concealer underneath of my eyes and on my forehead a little bit, and then I also set that concealer with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder to make sure it does not move at all. Taking that same pencil from NYX Cosmetics, I'm putting that in my waterline and I'm dragging it down onto my lash line a little bit. We want to make our eyes somewhat more round. That's why I didn't do a cat eye, is because I want to make the eyes kind of round. And then I took some black shadow and just lined underneath of that to make it look like our actual eye shape a bit. Now for the smile part, the best part of all. I am lining out where I want the teeth. I'm just using a white paint and I'm just kind of marking out how I want them. I want them to be really sharp and pointy. The creepier, the better. And I don't take the top ones down past the top lip and I don't take the bottom ones up past the bottom lip. If they're going past, you know, the bottom or the top lip, it'll look a little unrealistic and you'll see your mouth line. So keep it separate so you don't see your lips. Now I'm filling in all those teeth with my white paint from Snazaroo. And then I'm filling in between all those teeth after I've painted them all. And I'm doing it with black paint to create that negative space. I also put on my Minnie Mouse ears. I got those from Amazon. I think they're only like $6 and they're the jumbo Minnie Mouse ears. Super cute. I think Walgreens has some right now too, if you don't want to order anything online. Pretty sure they have some for Halloween. Now I'm lining the mouth with black paint, just on the top and the bottom. I'm just doing a nice little line. I also filled in my eyebrows. I didn't show you guys that either, but I just did them with my Anastasia Dipbrow pomade and made them really, really thick. Now I'm taking some red Mehron Paradise paint, and I am doing the lips for this look. I do them fuller there in the very center, and then I kind of make it skinnier as it goes out. I do this on the top and the bottom, because when you smile, your lips get really stretched out, and the middle portion looks larger than the outer portions. I'm starting the shading process of the teeth. I'm using a light taupe brown shade first, and I'm going along the black line we drew above the mouth and on the bottom. And then I'm taking black and really going against that edge and pulling it up onto the teeth. Also on the sides of the mouth, I'm doing more black because it's shadowing the corners there. You want to make it a little bit darker because it would be darker naturally. Then I'm taking my Pro Artist liner from LA Splash Cosmetics in Alabaster, and I'm highlighting those teeth just a little bit on just the side of the teeth, not the whole thing. And then I'm outlining the lips as well in black paint, just like we did with the teeth. Making those stretch lines that you would have from a gigantic smile, I'm just doing some curvatures around the points of the mouth. I did 2 of them. You could do a few more if you'd like to. I just did dark brown paint, or shadow, sorry, and then I took my black paint and outlined on the very inside of that shade line. And I also took white right up against the black lines to highlight those areas to give it a little bit of dimension. I'm doing some of those stretch marks above and below the lips as well. Painting in the nose, I'm just doing black paint. Something you could have done as well is a little point in the middle of her forehead on the top. She has one of those, why can't I think of what it's called? I forget what it's called. Kind of like a duck's tail, but on the forehead. So you could do that as well. I forgot to do that, and I wish I would have. I contoured the jawline, put some mascara on, and now I'm putting on my fake lashes. I did some really, really dramatic ones. And I did some pigtails, and I'm wrapping around a strand of the hair around the ponytail. I like to do this in everyday life as well because it covers the hair tie. I just wrap it around, then take a bobby pin and stick it in there. Looks a little nicer, I think, and I also teased the pigtails quite a bit. Taking a liquid liner, I'm just lining that lash line there. And I did go over the eyelash glue a little bit on the band just to help cover them up a little bit more. Using some pink eyeshadow, I'm just dabbing on some on my cheeks to make it look like I have rosy little cheeks. And then one of my favorite parts, I am sprinkling blood splatters all over. I just got the brush really wet, dipped it in my red paint, and I'm splattering it everywhere to make it look gross and bloody, because she's evil. And I did that on a knife too. Be careful if you're using knives, please. And that's it for this look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you go back and check out all of my other spooky Halloween tutorials. I'm trying to keep up, y'all, but it is hard. I am getting stressed out, let me tell you something. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish 31 days. See you next time.